Slay the Spire 2 is out. I'm a huge fan of the first one, and I went ahead and got this. I usually don't buy games brand new, but this is one of the rare exceptions. Been really looking forward to this game for a very long time. So let's fire it up and see how it is. I would not call myself good at Slay the Spire 1 in the big picture, but I have completed the game on A20 and gotten a heart kill on every character. That being said, my win rate is rather low if you follow any of the of the people who are actually good at the game. All right, so it looks like Ironclad is once again the only character we can start with. All right, looks like Burning Blood still okay. I suppose I should have clicked yes in case there's anything new, but I assume it's going to be like a tutorial for all of the basic stuff. All right, what do we got here? Got a number of elites on the right side there. There's some campfires. There's a few. Okay, I think we're going to go this right path and try to do that. Let's see what we've got here. Oh, where's that? Fast mode. Show hand. Alright, strikes deals 6 damage. Bash still deals. Deals 12. Okay. Well, that's cool. Nice little animation there. Gonna take me a minute to get used to the visuals here. Let's see, we can, Alright, so we've got Setup Strike. Gain 2 strength this turn, deal 7 damage. Oh yeah, that's cool. It won't always be good, but getting 2 strength this turn is nice. I assume that that's temporary strength. I wonder if it applies the debuff so that you can do like orange pellets and cleanse. Tremble, 2 vulnerable for an energy? Ew. Lose 2 HP, gain 16 block. That's a lot of block. That being said, I'm going to grab Setup Strike here. I don't know if we can use it, but if we can get like an Anger or something similar, just a very cheap card that will let us scale up, maybe we can use it for some burst damage. Alright, these are slimes of some sort. What's this going to do? He's going to give you 2 status cards, give you 1. Oh, this is cool. So now they tell you how many status cards you're going to get. Awesome, awesome. In that case, I don't mind taking 6, but I do mind having a bunch of statuses. I can't do anything about this one. Okay, so we can Setup Strike, and then we hit this guy for 8, and then we'll do this. I think I just said 8, I meant 9. No, it is 8. Never mind. No, yeah, it was 8. Math is hard. Oh, Slime draws a card now. That's cool. Okay. So Slime just less bad. I mean, it's still, like, not great, but, you know, less terrible than it was before. Alright. I assume we can go from here. Inflame. Lose 1 HP. Deal 9 damage to all enemies. Nice. Very cool. Alright, here's Anger. This is what we're looking for. Inflame is cool, but I'm just going to grab an early Anger here. I wonder if this, I don't know if the card is as goated as it was in Slay the Spire 1. But in the first game, Anger is a fantastic early game option. Alright, what's this do? Gonna debuff me, okay. Sure. Little awkward there with Vulnerable. I actually think I dealt less damage because I should have vulned. Your attacks deal 30% less damage. Okay. Anyways, I should have used the Vuln first, because I missed out on like a point or 2 of damage, depending on how rounding works. Alright, we've murdered the tiny beetle. Alright, what we got? Cinder. Deal 17, exhaust the top card of your draw pile. Okay. 8 damage if the enemy is vulnerable, hit twice. Iron Wave. Grab Dismantle. I don't have a lot of extra ways of doing that just yet, but ooh, hatches at a rest site. Very cool. All right, we're gonna take the egg for this playthrough. What do these guys do? Inklets. Slippery. The next time Inklet loses HP, it only loses 1 HP instead. Okay, so the first damage is only 1 against all of these guys, and this is gonna be like more of a defensive fight. Or at least until we know that there's a reason to push them. That being said, we'll probably kill this one next turn. Okay. Deal 10. Yeah, I think we're just gonna block here. Move this down a little bit here. I have to remember to move it up when I play Magic, but it'll be okay. Okay, you need to do 14, so let's go 7. That does, these will do 8, so that's 7. Oh, right. Okay, we have to do this then. I'm sure I could optimize slightly more here if I was really dialed in. Honestly, it was a very long week at work and I'm pretty tired. So I'm gonna just acknowledge that I'm probably gonna make a lot of mistakes as I play this game. That's not uncommon. I'm not saying that if I was 100% I wouldn't make mistakes. Just that I'm tired and I'm probably gonna make a lot. So just bear with me. Alright, so deal 12 damage to all enemies, cost 1 less for each attack. Play this turn. Ooh, this is cool. I like this. I mean, this is a really interesting card. Let me put it that way. That being said, usually early armaments was really strong. I don't know, that card could end up being really good, but that means I have to use like 3 attacks in a turn for it to be... I guess it just means that you're always attacking, right? If you're always attacking, it's just free damage. Alright, enchant a card, heal 9... Heal 9 HP, upgrade a card in your deck, okay, or enchant a card with Sown. What does enchant do? The first time you play this card, each combat gain energy. So so it sounds like enchanting gives cards like a permanent buff. So it's kind of like the gems from Downfall, I think, where you could like, I think that maybe it's Vault of the Void. There's a game, I can't remember if it's the Downfall mod or Vault of the Void that you can add like permanent modifiers to cards. Maybe it's both. Okay, so do we have a card we want to upgrade? Ooh, Armaments Plus is kind of gasoline. It upgrades all cards in our hand. Oh, this gives more strength too. And we would heal versus gaining an energy the first time we play a card every combat. This is so good for the early game. Yeah, I'm gonna grab this. And I'm gonna put it on. What is a move? I guess like Anger is one that we've used every single time. No idea if this is again correct, but Anger's an ability that we've used every single time. And so I also don't know how the copy works on that card. Okay, this is Elite Burdanus. Territorial. At the end of its turn, it gains 1 strength. Okay, so we're, yeah, just DPSing this down. Okay. Alright. Alright, we'll upgrade our Basher. That's cool that it tells you what the upgrade does now. Alright, 18 damage. So we're going to set up Strike. Strike. Strike? I think it's important to strike while the iron is hot or whatever here. Just, you know, deal the damage while we can. And if this is not going to kill, I'm going to go ahead and burn a fire potion to save 18 HP here. Alright, Vajra, give a strength? Yep, give a strength. Okay, cool. Pyre, gain an energy at the start of each combat. Ooh, or at the start of each turn. Ooh. Okay. Sure. It only costs 2 to start. And it can be upgraded to energy? Oh, that's so good. Oh, this is so strong. Wow. Okay. Sure. I'm going to go ahead and hatch my egg just to get the curse out of my deck. Bird Swoop, 0 mana, 14 damage. You alright? Alright, so the question is, can I take on 2 elite fights with 47 HP? I don't think we're that strong. I think if I do that, that's almost certainly a guaranteed death, especially since I didn't heal here or upgrade a card. Oh, look at my little bird pet. That's cool. Let's block here. I don't know what this guy's doing. He's gonna debuff me? Alright. Dismantle. So I'm going to want to look for some cards to spend all this energy we're getting, because currently we don't really have any way to spend it. 21 damage. 21. Let's do that and block 4, or take 4 here. Man, the animations look really nice. It is going to take, again, a little getting used to, but I do like it a lot. All right, I don't want another setup strike. Let's see. What's in the box? All right, at the start of each combat, gain 4 plating. At the beginning of your game block, plating is reduced by 1 at the start of your turn until... Okay, this is the iron plate or whatever from the previous game, except you lose it consistently, but you can't lose it all in one turn. Okay, so we've made it like lower ceiling, higher floor, basically. All right, crossbow raider, axe raider, tracker raider. Okay. All right, and then we can... I assume I'm supposed to come after this one with the debuff in the back, but we don't have enough damage to kill one. So we're gonna blow up the one in the front that we can. Alright, so you hit me with Frail. Got it. Let's go Setup Strike, Anger, Strike, Dismantle, Block. And then we'll plate up. This was a mistake. Oh, crud. No, I forgot I had extra energy. Crud. Okay, alright. I just took a free 7 damage. That's unfortunate. That's my inability to count here. Alright. Battle Trance is nice. Uppercut's also pretty nice. Grab Battle Trance, I think. I like that rare cards, or more rare cards, glow now. That's nice. Nice little touch. Again, the animations just look so good. Okay, let's go this, and then we'll armaments up. What does this do? 19 damage. Are we powering this turn? I've got 2 energy. I really just want to cast all my attacks. So I think I'm gonna upgrade Anger Plus here, or set. Actually, we'll do Setup Strike here. So these guys are basically the jaw worms from the previous game, it looks like. Whirlwind could be good. Bloodletting was... Oh, Bloodletting is a common now? Oh, that's so nice. Okay, yeah. Cool. I do like Whirlwind. I don't think it's the most powerful ability. What is our boss? Looks like slime of some sort. Alright, I'm gonna grab this just in case we need to cleave some things down. I don't actually know if Whirlwind's a weird one in that it's like kind of bad until it's good, and then once it's good, it's just incredible. If you didn't play the first one. Let's see. So it's 8 damage per energy. So I think we're gonna upgrade Pyre here, and then Anger's a future upgrade. Oh, yeah, let's fight this guy. Alright, what does this do? Upon dying, summons something. Okay. Thank you for the information, I guess. Cool. Alright, whatever. Ew. Slabby. Wrigglers! Okay, that doesn't do anything. Oh no, I messed my whirlwind up. Whoops. Forgot that I get an energy off that. Oh no. Oh god. Oh, we redrew whirlwind? Goated. Let's go. Alright. Cool. Alright, so we get Rampage. This card still sucks, probably. Although I feel like 9 damage is higher than it used to do. This does. Oh, it gets plus 4 damage when you upgrade it too? It does 18 on the second go. This like looks like it's been buffed actually. I think the original was like, it's like 7 plus 3 or something. Flame Barrier, draw cards until you draw a non-attack card. Okay, this card seems like the kind of card that would just accidentally enable infinites of some sort. That being said, I don't really want any. I do want a good defensive card. I'm gonna grab Flame Barrier. I don't want a lot of defensive cards, but I'm a big fan of Flame Barrier. There's some enemies that just gets kind of wrecked by it. And I assume they will still be in this game. Alright, let's go Armaments on Whirlwind. And then we'll take 2 here and do Whirlwind on both. And then 15 this guy to the face. 0 to 15 damage is pretty good. Strike deals 6 damage, deal 2 additional damage for all your cards labeled strike. Oh, we have setup strike now though. That's cool. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're gonna want to remove strikes anyways. So this does like 18 damage for 2 energy. Grab a shrug here. No idea what this boss does. Let's see. So I could upgrade, I could upgrade Battle Trance or Anger. I think I'm gonna upgrade Anger just because it adds 2 damage to every future Anger I draw. Oh, okay. Phantom, 9 Slippery? Oh my goodness. Okay. Sure. Alright, I feel like this fight's gonna be a grindy fight because it's gonna take a little while to push through his armor. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna hit him a couple of times. 6 times 2, okay. Okay. Oh, Lord. Okay. I don't like this. Not a fan. Can't say I'm a fan. Alright. Kapow! Oh, and now he's gonna power up. Lovely. Okay. Oh, do the new copies give have the enchantment? So every time I draw, wait, so every time I draw a new anger, a new fresh anger, it gives me an energy? That's cool. That's good to know. If I ever find one that isn't like a once per, like if it's like a give plus 2 damage, right? Then like you're scaling up every time you add an anger to your deck. Okay, so how do we not die to this thing? Let's go Pyre, and then we'll just hit it with everything, right? So we can anger, dismantle, bird swoop. I guess we shrug. Can't draw anyways. Doesn't matter. Alright, so now he gains plus 2 strength. Okay. So this is a DPS race. Okay. It's a DPS race that looked like it was going to be a slow, grindy fight at the beginning when he had 9 Slippery. But that Slippery is there to protect him, and then we're supposed to just burn him down. So we'll go ahead and pop a Strength Potion here now that we can do damage, and we'll just pop all of our utility here. Alright, and then we'll go Setup Strike into Strike, Defend, Whirlwind. 29 coming, so we've got a block. All right, we drew a block. Good deal. Took a big hit down to 5. But it won't matter because we'll full heal presumably after the boss dies. Oh, this is terrible. Okay. This is really, really bad. Okay. Sure, it's your defenses. Alright, so we probably can survive this first hit, right? Oh god. Okay, we should kill him. Never mind, we'll just kill him. Wham, bam. Alright, Whirlwind coming in nice there because we were drawing a bunch of wounds. So being able to have that Whirlwind to just one card dump our energy there was really nice. Like, if that was any other attack, I think we would at least still win there. But if the enemy had more HP, it would be closer, a lot closer. Alright, Primal Force, transform all attacks in your hand into giant rocks. 1 energy, 16 damage. Okay. Demon form, gain 2 strength, deal 4 exhaust a random attack, and add its damage to your card. Oh, this is sick. Oh, this is so cool. Alright, I'm taking this. Demon form is okay. If I'm saying a card is something, like if I'm saying it as opposed to I think, it just means that I'm carrying over my mental like my mental rating from the first game. Alright, so it might actually be much worse depending. What is this? It's a giant. Never mind. You know what? Never mind. All right. Got 1, 2, 3, 2 elites, but this side doesn't have rests for the elites. This side does, but it's got a guaranteed extra elite. All right. Let's go to the shop first and see what happens. Oh, okay. Start each combat. Additional 4 energy. At the start of your turn, spend 5 gold to gain energy? Oh, that's cool. Very nice. Very cool. What do wax relics do? What do wax relics do? Alright, let's find out what wax relics do. Oh, they're okay. So like it gives me 4 temporary relics, but the more I fight, okay, interesting. I did this in the wrong order. Then I would have liked to have done like swapped these two basically. 6, 12, 18 plus 15. So we can't kill both. Let's shrug, defend, whirlwind. Ah, so close. Alright. So I'm going to dump 15 on this guy. Okay, so Thrash is kind of like a better scaling Rampage, it looks like. Like, I think after the first time you use it, it's probably pretty good damage. But it wants a thinner deck. Basically. Oops. Okay. Alright, whenever you lose HP on your turn game, which, ooh, Rupture got buffed. Wow, okay, so this used to only work on when cards you use deal life, but, like, there's cards like Thorn, maybe even, like, Poison that will trigger this, like some enemy actions that might do this. That's a pretty big buff. Alright, what we got? First time you block, double the amount, that's nifty. Mainly approved. This card has innate and retain. Oh, okay. Okay, that's a fruit juice. That's good to know. Oh, very cool. Dude, these new cards are awesome. Deal 4 damage for each vulnerable. Okay, so there's like a vulnerable archetype now. Cool. Alright. I do like this. We could give Pyre, Innate, and Retain. We could give Pyre, Flame Barrier, or Whirlwind. All seem like good cards. All seem like good cards to always start the game, the round with, and to never lose them. Let's go remove a strike. Definitely want to do that. Aggression is really cool. What if we just always started with aggression and then we just have an extra attack, an extra upgraded attack for the entire game? Alternatively, we could extra upgrade Pyre, and then any fight we need it, we have 2 energy, but then we start all of our hallway fights that we don't want the extra energy with a dead card in our hand, and that's worse. Go for juice instead. Okay. Exoskeletons. Reduce all damage taken and HP lost to 9. So I can't do more than 9 damage to it? Okay. Alright, we have successfully murdered the cockroaches. Mean. Decent. Goods upgrade, I'll take it. I normally don't take cards like that at this point, but I'll take one just because it's pre-upgraded. Oh, all cards. Okay. I don't know if Enlightenment always did that. Got a lot of stats. Let's see if we can. Oh wow, what is this? Reattach if other segments are still alive. Reviving. Okay, this is a mini boss version of the three visual oozes. Looks like from the previous game. So you gotta kill all this within 2 turns. So it's 635. No, 30. Whoops. 30 damage. Plus 10 damage, so it'd be 40 damage. So if we did this, 45. That's pretty good. Nice. All right. Feed. Let's go. If you exhaust a card this turn, gain 3 energy. What? I mean, it does nothing if you haven't exhausted a card. This is it's a really powerful oops we go infinite kind of card. Yeah, it's taking a feed. Okay. Let's find another one. Infested Prism. The first time it takes attack damage each turn, the attacker gains an energy. Okay. Oh, yeah, forgot I upgraded that. Oh, I missed 2 damage. There you go. Don't really care about any of these. Field Domain's good, but we don't really have an exhaust build going. We'll grab True Grit just because sometimes having a True Grit is pretty nice. Get rid of like infested, or not infested, slimes and other negative cards. Okay. That's rough. Let's see. This is kind of what I meant. Sometimes True Grit can just randomly gain you a bunch of free resources. Should be able to get a kill here. 9. So 16. We'll hit that guy and then do this. Feed. Ooh, I like Pommel Strike. Gain 7 block, apply a vuln. Cool. Grab Pommel Strike Plus here. Could go for another merchant. Not a ton of gold. You can't get a guaranteed relic though. Can't do the guaranteed relic, I think. Got a merchant anyways. Okay. Hand of Greed's cool. That's a really cool card. Uppercut's also quite nice. Oh, that's such a cool way to get rid of all of your strikes and defense over time. Spiny Toad. So this will trigger our Rupture if we can find it. Gaming. You want to defend this turn. Oh, he loses his spines! Oh no! Alright. Okay. Let's go Flame Barrier, Iron Slash. Alright, how much damage is it worth taking to get a feed off? Not even guaranteed to draw it next turn. Fine, fine. Forgot feed was at the very beginning of the run there. Entomancer. Not the bees! Oops. Okay, we're missing damage here. Also, our deck's about to be a bunch of daisies. Close one. I don't really care about any of this. Goes down to 1 energy. Gonna have to heal here anyways, so we'll skip. Hate healing right before a boss, but I can't go to a boss fight with 20 HP, not knowing what it does. Gonna put 6 status cards in my deck? What a jerk. Oh, I forgot I had the wax pantomime thing, pentagram. I could have just done a card upgrade. Crud. Been a while since I've slain some Spire. Alright, what does this do? What does this do? Get further away, increases Sandpit by 1, increases the cost of this card by 1. Oh, very cool, okay. We got to 20. Oh, I forgot to uppercut. Crud. I wanted an uppercut here. Alright, should be good, unless we draw just really poorly. Which we did not. Epoch, or Epic, discovered. So this is like, deal 20, gain 15 block? It's pretty good. This is 1 HP, exhaust 1 card, gain 1 strength. Oh, that's a really cool card. I guess like making 15 strength. It's not the same as gaining 15 block, but like it's definitely worse on average. Brand is cool. Don't really have any curses though, or anything I'm gonna desperately want. Let's try the new card out. First thing, let's go draw 3 cards. Ooh. Yeah, let's go. All right. So I don't want to put this on. What's it called? What is it called? Spire. That's the name of the card. Do you like it with Setup Strike? Since this is a card that is for setting up. I like it on... what are cheaper cards? I guess Bird Swoop, because it's kind of free roll. And then... I guess I'll do a Thrash. Actually, no, I want to save Thrash in case there's, I don't want to save it on Thrash. So we'll do it on this one, we'll do it on this one, and we'll do it on... I'm going to try this. I don't know if this actually works, but if it works, that's really cool. I'm going to assume the ordering means that it happens last and not first, but if it does happen first, that's really cool. Scroll of Biting? Okay. Max HP? Oh, God. Oh, no. Do anything that deals 20 for 1 energy. No, I can gain 7 block though, and go to 20 something. Currently going to 25. That's actually enough, right? Okay, so we want to do damage then? Or guarantee we can do damage for the future? Alright, sure. Do that. Oh, and that triggers the nunchuck. Alright, let's do this, because that'll give us back, potentially, Thrash next turn. I mean, that would be really awesome. Get Feed, which might just be better anyways. I wasn't paying attention. Did I play Armaments? Oh, no, I didn't. I didn't play Armaments. Legend Plus is like, that's a lot of damage, but we don't really need that at this point. Might be interested in Bloodletting. Alright, let's go here. Alright, so it's Swift 2. Increase the block, increase the damage on this card. Oh, this is what we wanted, right? For Thrash. Just gives us some early damage. Or Whirlwind. Oh, man. Whirlwind hits so many times? Yeah. In. Alright, here's the question. Is this like STS1, where this is the guy that you think you're supposed to kill first, and then this enrages him? Alright, does not work the way you want it to. Okay, we figured that was the case. Alright, Stampede. At the end of your turn, one random attack in your hand is played against an enemy. Grabbing that trigger rupture. Not really any other reason. Let's see. Get this to drawing multiple cards. I guess if I'm going to do this, I might as well do this. Upgrade Rupture. It's my only real strength scaling. Alright, what's this guy do? Soul Nexus. Attacks for 29. Okay. Intended to put a debuff on you, okay. So I'm gonna do this. Pyre. Alright. So now we can do this, and then this. And that leaves us with Iron Wave. Sure. That picks up some extra block from our ornamental fan here. Let's see. I think we're getting through all that HP this turn. Okay, Ashen Strike. Deal 6 damage, deal 4 damage for each card in your exhaust pile. Okay. So this card... We don't have a crazy amount of exhaust. We do have some. And anytime you get a daze in a fight, this card's incredible. Again, I normally don't add damage cards this late, but I'm going to do it just because I want to play around with this, see if it works. A puzzle, very cool. Alright, let's do this. Alright, what is this guy? Mecha Knight. Negate 3 debuffs. Okay. Deal 25. Nice. Okay. We get Anger. We get Bird Swoop. Alright, he's gonna add 4 debuffs or whatever to our deck. Alright, so debuffs don't really work for us here. Alright, so let's do that. Trigger Rupture. And we'll set up Strike. Oh, I can't draw cards! Right! Crud. Okay. Sure. Alright. Add 4 burns. Okay, so let's go 23. Uppercut to get rid of that. Oh, he's going to hit me for 40. Yikes. 14 times 5 is 70. That is not enough. That's good. Okay. Shrug. Like this and that. And we'll just gain as much block as we can here. Take 5 damage. It's a really cool animation. This and then alright, let's see. Should me play a power each combat gains 6 block. Bleh. Start of your turn, lose 1 HP and gain 8 block. Oh, the triggers rush for every single turn and gives us free block. You don't have to ask me twice. That seems decent. Punch construct, cubic constructs, okay. Okay. That means we're taking 9s, we're actually taking 0s. We just hit this guy with Dismantle. So I'm not really interested in any of this. Ooh. Flail Knight, Spectral Knight, Magi Knight. Okay. Let's go Rupture. I'm gonna hit the Mage. Always go after the Mage. Bailed out. All your cards are ethereal? Oh no. Oh no! Wow. Okay, this guy is terrifying. Oh my goodness. While Magi Knight is alive, oh my goodness. All of our cards are downgraded? Oh, brother. Alright, well, we gotta get rid of this first. Alright. And then we'll bloodletting back up. Looks like this guy's just damage. I've already cast Feed? Okay, I already have used Feed. Never mind. I don't know why I was waiting then. Alright, scary fight. The giving all of my cards ethereal have me terrified. I mean, it's not really that bad for you, as long as you're able to efficiently prioritize cards. With only 3 energy there at the beginning, it's like, hey, well, I'm about to lose like 7 cards out of our deck. This card's so funny. Transform all cards into your hand into giant rocks. Like, it's definitely a downgrade on average, but it'd be funny to see hands where that is actually good. I'm just gonna skip. Could take an Inflame, but it just adds more bricks to our deck. I'm already a little heavy on that. Let's do Setup Strike. Oh, too many cards in the end, not enough energy. Okay, keep building up our max HP here. Spite Soda. Oh, that's good. If you've lost HP this turn, draw a card. Oh, nice. Oh, this is 0 too. Wow, 0 for 9 damage. That's really nice. Enchant a card that exhausts with Soul's Power. This card loses exhaust. Oh, it removes exhaust. Ooh. Maybe exhaust card. Deal 1 damage for energy. Do we have any exhaust cards that matter? I mean, feed, but we're like at the third boss, the final boss. So no. Okay. Just do a little extra chip damage then. Take a safety rest here to try to beat this boss. Torchhead, Amalgam, and the Queen. Okay. Hmm. Alright, burn this down to try to see if it respawns or if this is a normal thing. So this is like very similar to the Hex guy, the Collector. Is that the name of it? It's an Act 2 boss in first game. I'm gonna Rupture. I'm just gonna uppercut. And then I'll Whirlwind. Okay, it's pretty good. Alright, so far just kind of cleaving our way through him. Oh, this isn't bound. This one. Yep. We'll spite. We'll break through to pump up. And then we'll bloodletting to pump. Dismantle. Thrash. Anger. Battle trance. Bash? Ah, a little short. A little short. We'll smack him for 80. Alright, that was really cool. I really liked Thrash. I think it's a nifty take on the Rampage variant. Enemy. Kill. We just died. You dealt 1,240 damage to the Architect, but it wasn't enough. You dealt a total of 1,240 damage. He stands despite taking... Wow. Wow, 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 wow. 2,817,659,890 damage on day 2. Holy moly. Wow. Alright. I don't know what epics are yet. Alright, well after one run, initial thought, pretty fun. It's like almost like they took like one of the best games ever made and gave it a graphic overhaul and added a bunch of new stuff. The new cards are really fun, the new mechanics are really fun so far. Gonna be sinking a ton of time into this one, I can already tell. Meow! Hey! Meow will now greet you at the start of each run. Yay. The Silent. Deal 10 damage, double the enemy vulnerable. Oh, this is cool for that vulnerable stacking card. Vulnerable enemies take an additional 25% damage. This is a relic in the first game. I wonder if it still is. This card's, this is a cool rare. If you're doing that, gain 1 strength for each vulnerable on the enemy. Oh man, I like the vulnerable archetype. That's neat. This is a neat potion. Oh, there it is, Paper Frog. Yeah. Cool. Very cool. Alright, well, that's my first run of Slay the Spire 2. We got technically a dub, but we'll have to see how we're going to actually kill the Architect and what that boss fight will look like. But yeah, really excited on this one. Alright, well, that's going to do it for me. Thank you for coming to my Tell Talk.